Let me bring this down a bit. Ah. Oh my goodness. Okay, there we go. Hello, hello. Hey guys. Okay. Here, I'm gonna write a pinned comment right now. T. Okay. Pinned comment uploading in 3, 2, and 1. Perfect. Okay. Hi, you guys. Welcome in. Hello, hello. Happy bag drop day. For anyone who's new, I promise we will share exactly how our bag drop works. Oh my gosh, I love that. Yeah, I will share what our theme is this week because it's very, very good. We do these themes technically twice a year, but I'll share exactly what the theme is today. If you're watching on Instagram or on YouTube or on FashionNica.com, welcome in. This is officially like the sneak peek bag drop. So basically, like none of the bags are available right now. All of this is kind of like a little sneak peek, a little appetizer into what to expect for those who are trying to snag a bag in today's bag drop. If you're new here, hello, hello. My name is Nika. We source beautiful vintage and we also source newer designer bags too. And we'll drop it once a week on FashionNica.com. That day is today. So kind of think like Wednesdays equal bag drop days. Every single week, the theme is going to be completely different because we're based off of our curations and our themes. So for example, this week, to ring in Fashion Week, because it's officially New York Fashion Week, we wanted to theme our bag drop today to New York Fashion Week. So think like bold, colorful pieces, street style forward pieces and silhouettes as well. In terms of the brands, we have a wide range. We have Chanel, either vintage or new. We have Dior, Gucci, Loewe, Hermes, Louis Vuitton, Fendi, Prada, Bottega Veneta. And I think those are all the brands that I can recall. But if, by the way, something to note for our sneak peek email, we're having a technical difficulty. So just a heads up, if you are having trouble like accessing it, we currently have a little technical difficulty. So just to keep that in mind, but I will share all the bags that are going to be dropping within this live show. So feel free to ask a question too if there's a specific bag that you want to see. But in total, we have over 70, either between 65 to... Oh my gosh, actually less. We have 61 bags. So we have 61 bags. It's literally a really quick live show. So I'm going to get started. And again, if you're new here, basically I'm just going to show each bag. You feel free to ask any questions. I'll model it and then we'll move on to the next bag and they will all drop all at one time on FashionNica.com at exactly 7 p.m. Pacific time. With that said, I'm going to get started. So, to ring in the bag drop theme, we wanted to like kind of curate more Y2K style bags. So kind of think like bags with personality, like bold prints, loud colors. But then we also obviously will always blend in classics at the same time. But this particular one, this is a very Y2K coded piece. This is a vintage Fendi Zuka. We call it the baby croissant because it's literally shaped like a croissant, but like a mini version of it. A few celebrities actually own this exact bag. It has the Zuka print and then chocolate brown. Oh, Dr. Girl, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Yeah, that was such a surreal experience and I actually vlogged the entire time. So we're working on editing the Mr. Beast vlog. So you guys can kind of see like behind the scenes, but I think we're going to be posting that a little bit later this week, but keep an eye out if you want to see because it was so crazy to see like the level of production it takes to even have like that kind of like live stream show. There was 500,000 people that were watching. So it was wild. But all that to say, so we are going to continue with this piece. So this is the vintage Fendi Zuka chocolate brown leather strap, and then it's got a magnetic closure. In terms of what can fit inside, you'd actually be surprised. You can fit your credit cards inside of here, and in addition to some keys and maybe like throw in a lipstick. It's a great bag, especially for like nighttime, and she's kind of like a statement piece too. This is how she looks like when you wear her on the crook of the arm. And then this one, when she drops, she's going to drop at $8.99. $8.99 for the vintage Fendi Zuka mini baby croissant bag. Okay, moving to the next piece. I'm going to head over. We have a lot of like denim pieces that I want to talk about because I think especially now more than ever as as soon as we start getting into like the months where it starts getting a little bit warmer, we love sourcing heavier on the denim pieces, because denim is such a material that's so classic. Every single year, like during the spring summer collections, they always come out with some kind of like denim bag. And so I think denim is truly like a classic material that you can rock either year round or most especially in the spring summertime coming up. So this one is a 2004 vintage Dior charm pochette bag. And the cool thing about this is they actually just did a re-release of this bag. So for the Dior 2026 spring summer collection, they brought this charm strap back, which I'm so happy about because it literally is like this exact charm detail. And this is like one of my favorite things about the bag, because not a lot of brands actually like do fun, quirky things with their bag straps. So this one is a dark denim, and it has the large D zipper pull with the silver hardware charm pochette, and it's actually adjustable. So right now this is like mid-length, but it can get actually like longer. So even like if you wear a thick blazer or an oversized blazer like I am right now, it still looks nice on the shoulder. And it's a really lightweight bag. And on top of that, it's also a great size. You can fit an iPhone Pro Max inside of here. It's nylon in the interior too, so it's really easy to clean. This one, when she drops, this is the vintage Dior 2004 charm pochette, and she's dropping at $14.99. $14.99 for this piece. Okay, so I feel like I was sharing like the Y2K classic pieces, but I think I'm gonna head over to a bold piece next. So starting off, this is our most popular Loewe bag. We always get asked to source this so much last year, and even now going into this year, this is on a lot of people's radar still. This is a Loewe puzzle bag, and this is actually a limited edition version. It's a calfskin leather, and it's called the Rugby because of that bold striped detail. It's like an emerald forest green, and then you also have this almost like clementine orange color. These two colors, especially mixed with like the cognac brown, it looks so like rich, so chic to me. Even when I'm wearing something just like a little bit more warm, I think it still looks great, just chucked underneath the arm. This is the size small for the puzzle, by the way, and it's got a long adjustable strap. This is the exact size I have in my collection because I also have a Loewe puzzle bag that I just added to my collection last year. So this is how she'll look like as a crossbody. And again, you can always detach the strap if you just wanted to like wear it on the crook of the arm. And right now she even has like that nice little karate chop dip, which I love in bags. I love a good like slouchy bag. And I think we have a few slouchy bags in today's show. So that's how she looks. The size small is a really popular size. If you put like a Continental wallet, if you put your sunglass case, your iPhone Pro Max, a Kindle will fit inside of here too. So you would be surprised. A size small is like the perfect size where it's not too small, not too big. It's like just right. So this bag, when she drops, she'll drop at $16.99. $16.99 for the limited edition Rugby Loewe puzzle bag. Okay, moving to the next piece. Let's head over to, I think I'm gonna do this Gucci bag next. We actually sourced a very similar style. I want to say it was either last week's bag drop or the week before, but you loved the square strap. So we were able to find this one. This is a vintage Gucci G square, kind of like croissant bag with the cube strap detailing, and it's black leather. And it's a pretty like structured leather too, with the gold hardware, with the G square, by the way. And let me get up close so you can actually take a look at that strap. I think the strap is so unique because it's literally just like a leather strap, but they shaped it in a way that's cube-like. And I just find that so unique. It's made with gold hardware on the sides as well. And then the strap drop is great. So even with like my thick blazer, can easily get it over the shoulder. It's for sure going to be like an everyday bag for anyone who is looking for that every day. This piece, she's in excellent vintage condition, and by the way, she can fit a Kindle inside of here. So a Kindle, you can fit your keys, you could fit a card holder, and then for sure your iPhone Pro Max inside. So this one, when she drops, she'll drop at $779. $779 in excellent vintage condition. Okay, next up, should we do our first Chanel bag? I think I'm gonna do, I can't decide. Okay, I'm gonna do this one because Suede is definitely a material that has been on our radar the past year. It was probably at this point over a year ago where we saw an article about how suede is becoming so popular that it's no longer considered like a material that you would use in technically like in the winter fall time frame. It's like a year round. And I just added a suede Bottega bag to my collection and I've been using it all year round. So I definitely am starting to source more suede bags, such as this vintage Chanel one. This is a rare Chanel 2000s bag. So it's a bag that was made in the early 2000s. It has the suede diamond quilting. And then this one has this almost like ruthenium aged like hardware, turn lock closure, and then a slightly longer chain strap drop so that you can still throw it over the shoulder. But she almost looks like, kind of think of like those jumbo square classic flaps, but in a somewhat more trapezoidal shape, because there is some like trapezoid going on for the shape on this one. This is how she looks like on, by the way. Really great size too. And then let me open her up. So it's like a half flap detail. And this one's pregnant with a child. So she actually has this Chanel pouch that can button inside, or you could even use this. I would absolutely use this as like a makeup bag too on its own. So she's pregnant. Let me share the interior too, because the interior matches the same pattern as the pouch. And even if you take the pouch out, like you have so much space to work with inside of here. So this bag, when she drops, this is a rare Chanel 2000s turnlock black suede trapezoid chain tote bag. I know that's a mouthful, but this one, when she drops, she's going to drop at $22.99. $22.99 for a Chanel flat bag. Insane. Okay, I'm going to head over to, let's do, decisions. I think I'm going to grab a Louis Vuitton bag now. So this was necessary for our Fashion Week themed bag drop, especially like New York Fashion Week. We have this Y2K limited edition Louis Vuitton Steven Sprouse collection keepall. So this keepall is a size 50, which is one of the largest keepall sizes. So perfect for someone who travels a lot. This one has the design in collaboration with Steven Sprouse. It was made in the year 2001. It is a limited edition piece. So basically you get like the classic monogram canvas in the background, but then Steven Sprouse with that graffiti logo that says Louis Vuitton Paris all throughout. And she does come with her lock, and she also comes with her luggage tag. I'm going to stay steady so you can kind of get an idea size-wise. If you're not familiar with like a keepall 50, it's a great size to use potentially as like a carry-on. I believe a size 50 can be used as a carry-on bag, but correct me if I'm wrong. You could also use this as like a weekend bag. Very spacious piece. So this one, when she drops, $22.99. $22.99. We also never get these ones in. Okay, next up, let's go back to Chanel. I'm gonna do this one. Look at how cool this is. So this is a limited edition. It looks like a jacket, like the iconic Chanel tweed jacket, but it's like a chocolate bar style jacket. It's called the Mademoiselle Girl Jacket shoulder bag, and essentially it has that design that's like the iconic tweed jacket with the Chanel buttons. A little fun fact, every season Chanel creates different buttons and they design it. It's all designed in-house, and it's really interesting to see the different buttons that they come up with every single season, because not often do they actually like use the exact same style. So this one, these are like literal CC buttons on the shoulder bag. And then it does have her little chain pochette. She's made with 24 karat gold plated hardware. Since this is a bag that was made before 2008, this one was made in 2002. In terms of the size, pretty good size too. You can for sure fit like all of your daily essentials inside of here. And I mean, this is just a bag, in my opinion, that like has that personality. Like, is your bag a jacket? Yes. Yes, it is. Let me do a little 360 so you can see too. It has hidden pockets, by the way, which is such a cool little fact. So the neck part of the jacket, you can actually insert like your phone on the side. So you don't actually have to like open up, unzip it. You know what I mean? Let me share the inside with you. And then is the trim pink or cream? I want to say it's more of like a creamy color. Let me turn off the light too so you can see. It's kind of like a nude, if you will, like a nudie cream. And then the interior, you will be able to fit like an iPhone Pro Max, and a Kindle too. The Kindle for sure can fit. And again, you have those 2 additional like little secret compartments in the neck area. So this one, when she drops, this is a limited edition 2002 Mademoiselle Chanel girl jacket bag, and she's dropping at $30.99. $30.99 for this one. Okay, next up, let's head over to... Ooh, I'm going to do a Dior bag. So anything that has pony hair. I feel like I have a broken record when I say this, but like pony hair is truly like one of my favorite textures. So this one is a 2000 runway piece. It's a pony hair malice mini shopper tote by Dior. And this entire portion over here is made of pony hair. It's kind of like a nude, almost like an ombre color because it's like different variations of like a light brown. And then I just love that like bold clementine, almost like highlighter, like orange color inside. But then the 2 colors are met together with this like weaved detail up at the top. She's a mini tote style, but like not mini where you wouldn't be able to fit the everyday essentials. Kindle, phone, keys, card holder, sunglasses, those all will fit. And it's nylon in the inside. So again, it's really easy to clean. And this one is also pregnant. So this one does come with her own little card holder pouch inside of here too. So this vintage Dior 2000 runway pony hair shopper tote, this one's dropping at $5.99. $5.99. Okay, next up, let's do, should we go back to Chanel? Okay, hold on. Let's do it. Let's do this one. Oh my gosh, you guys. So, oh, this one like screams like this needs to be taken on vacation. This is a 1998 vintage Chanel. It's like this tortoiseshell like / denim handle tote. The size, can we talk about the size of this tote? Like it's filled right now. Actually, I think I want to just take out the stuffing so you can see, but I can totally see someone using this for vacation. You might even be able to slide a laptop in here because of the size too, but this is how she looks like. It does have organized compartments, which is nice. And then it's a magnetic closure and it really like closes. So you can keep all of your things nice and secure. I love the tortoiseshell handle too. And then this beautiful denim. This is made of Japanese denim, by the way. And then the CC logo is stitched in. So this is how she looks like. I'll stand steady. And then you can also kind of just wear her like this too. But I find this bag to be really chic, especially, let's think about like the occasion. If we were to go on vacation, maybe do like a beautiful white, like flowy loose dress and then like a matching little Chanel sandal, maybe even like a denim Chanel sandal. That would be so cute together. And again, I just love the size. I think it's more so because the Chanel totes that are like kind of this vibe, a lot of times they're like kind of half the size, if not even smaller. So it's cool to find this version of it. This piece, when she drops, this is the 1998 vintage Chanel tortoiseshell denim handle tote, and this is going to drop at $18.99. $18.99 for this one. Okay, let's do let me see. I think I'm going to do a Fendi bag next. Did I just do Fendi? Oh wait, you know what? No, I haven't done Fendi in a while. Let's do this one next. We have a little top handle clutch. This is by Fendi. So this part over here, the leather, it reminds me of Epi leather by Louis Vuitton. It literally feels exactly the same. It's made with gold hardware, and this is almost like the twin style that we love to source. Whenever we source a twin, it basically means that the hardware has the Fendi logo on it on all sides for the handle. And then it also has this beautiful leopard print canvas, and there's hidden Fendi logos. I've said this time and time again. Fendi is the very best at like hiding their logos within their designs. And it's just so interesting how they're able to like incorporate it. They don't do it for every single bag, but they will do it for some bags. So for example, like this one, there's like a little tiny FF logo in some of the leopard print, which I think is just such a nice little touch. And let me share the interior. So it has the FF zipper pull. And this is kind of like a clutch style. So you can either like hold it as a handle bag or maybe just wear it underneath the arm. But very spacious. For sure, this will be able to fit like your phone inside of here. It has the epi leather again, like kind of placed inside of this piece. And it also has like a zipper compartment too. So you can maybe put like your cash or your coins inside. And again, I want to see if this can fit a Kindle. Would that be crazy? I don't know if this is going to fit it. Oh my gosh. Okay. Yeah, it can fit a Kindle. That's really surprising. So again, it's not necessarily like a mini bag because it can Kindle. This bag, when she drops, this one's dropping at $5.99, you guys. $5.99 for the vintage Fendi leopard print twin clutch. Okay, let's move to, let me see. I think I'm going to let's do a classic piece next. So I know that this is technically like the Fashion Week drop where we have like the bold colors. The street style is what we were going for. However, we always have to have a little classic Chanel in the drops. So this one, it's a 1996 vintage Chanel bag. This is the most popular size for the Diana. This is a size small. If you were to kind of compare sizes, it's very, very similar in size to a Chanel classic flap. So very, very similar dimensions. This one is black lambskin leather. It's made with 24 karat gold plated hardware. So a lot of people love looking for that 24 karat gold plating because you get that like gorgeous yellow gold sheen. And I'll do a little 360 because this one still has beautiful structure to her. Like keep in mind, this is a bag she actually just turned 30 this year. So this is her 30th birthday. But keep in mind, like that leather is so buttery. There's some slight poof that's going on as well. The ways you can wear a Diana, very similar to like how you can wear a classic flap. So I'll show you all said ways. Wear it as a crossbody. For reference, I'm 5 feet, so this is how it looks. You can always adjust the length. If you get like that little hack, I've talked about it so many times. It's a little generic chain hook adjuster that you can get for like a few dollars on Amazon. Get one of those and then you can basically play around with the length of any of your bags, especially if you are like a short girl like I am, like just connecting it inside. It's such a game changer. Okay, let me share. So you kind of do something like this and she can become a mid-length shoulder strap. So throw it on like that. Size small is a really great size if you plan to use this bag from day into nighttime too. I personally think it's like the best size for transitioning from day to night if you're not going to be going home. You can also wear it as a double chain like so. So as a double chain shoulder. And then again, look at how beautiful her structure is. When I say like, look at the structure, it means like if you were to set this down on a table, it's still going to sit upright. Okay. Let me share the inside. Oh, thank you for sharing that, Dami. So we're having a little technical difficulties with our sneak peek password tonight, but we are working to get it back up. But thank you for letting us know. Okay, the interior. This one also comes with, serial sticker, card, and her dust bag. So all three. And this one, when she drops, this is the 1996 vintage Chanel small Diana flap with her 24 karat gold plating. $36.99. $36.99 in such beautiful condition too. Okay, moving to the next piece. I'm gonna do this vintage Gucci because Davis is the one that told me this bag is going viral on TikTok right now. I see why. So this is a vintage Gucci piece. I'm almost certain this is the Tom Ford Gucci. This is suede. So all suede, but it has that beautiful monogram. And the monogram itself, it's like kind of like, I don't know if this is the right word, but like embossed suede. So it gets that like shiny texture going on the suede. And then these details. So this is a horsebit strap. They made this portion with this suede, which is nice because it is going to be comfortable. And then like, just look at how gorgeous the shape of it is. It's like naturally slouching. So potentially, I feel like you could for sure fit a laptop inside of here. Like it looks spacious enough to fit a laptop. And this is how she looks like on the body. Great bag, especially if you love a big bag. We love big bags here too. Thank you for confirming. So it's a 2001 Tom Ford piece. Okay. Oh, and she's pregnant. Whoa, there's quite a few pregnant bags tonight. So this one, she also comes with her little pouch inside. Let me share the interior because I feel like for this specific collection, it's so interesting. They made the interior, and I love that they did that because it makes it extra slouchy. Buttery, like leather in the inside. So the inside is just so luxe to me. That's what she looks like in the inside. And this one, you guys, this is dropping. Okay, hello. Ready? $9.99. $9.99 for the vintage Gucci Tom Ford 2001 horsebit bag with her little baby. Okay, moving to the next piece. I have to do this one. Okay, so I was today years old finding out that Fendi created a peekaboo in the East-West shape. If you don't know, but the East-West is my favorite shape for any bag, like literally any bag. So this one, it's actually a limited edition piece. The reason it's a limited edition piece, well, obviously one, it's that East-West shape, but two, if you look really closely, so this is kind of like supposed to celebrate the Celeria collection. The Celeria collection is like those thick stitches that you would see on their vintage bags. This is to celebrate that collection, but instead of the thick stitches, they kept the thick stitches, but instead of thread, all of these stitches that you're seeing on the sides, on the edges, they're all made with gold hardware. It's so fun to even just like run your finger over. It's so cool. It's made with gold hardware. This is called the peekaboo. If you think about like the Fendi peekaboo, it's kind of considered like the Hermes Kelly, but like in Fendi form. It's like their heritage bag. So it's like one of their most popular bags at Fendi. Very timeless, very classic. This particular one, it's called the ICU stretch bag, which is like, it kind of like they stretch the peekaboo to make that East-West version. But she's in this beautiful creamy color, and this is how she looks like on the crook of the arm. It's giving like baguette to me. You know what I mean? Like that baguette shape. Even like holding it like a baguette too, right? Oh yes! Oh my gosh, Kelly. Okay, yeah. Let me share. I'll share both sides. So basically, the peekaboo is known for having two sides, so it's technically like a double turn lock. So you get two sides. This is the first side, and then this is the next side. So in terms of what can fit inside, shall we try a Kindle? I'm almost certain a Kindle won't fit because, okay, yeah, a Kindle won't fit. However, an iPhone Pro Max will fit, your Continental wallet, your keys, a couple of lipsticks. Because it's an East-West and it's like that nice stretch out, you could actually fit a few more smaller things inside of here, like a compact or like your AirPods too. So, and then I don't think this one shoulders. Okay, no, Dr. Girl, this one doesn't shoulder, but you can wear it on the crook of your arm or top handle, which I think would be a very popular way to wear it. And then wearing it like this, which is another popular way. I'm seeing so many people wearing their bags like this, even if it's not meant to be worn like this. I'm starting to see like a trend of people like carrying their bags this way. So this one, when she drops, this is the limited edition Fendi metal stitch Celeria peekaboo. She's dropping at $19.99. $19.99. Moving to the next piece. Let me head over to, let's see. Okay, I'm going to do this bag next. I realize we haven't done a Chloe, and I also realize this is actually our only Chloe bag of the night. So, we have a Paddington bag. So this is a bag that is the most popular Chloe bag right now. This version though, have you ever seen this one? So it's like kind of a zippy, almost like Boston style bag. If you're not familiar with the Paddington, basically this is a collection that they released many years ago, and then they did a re-release version last year. So many people have been loving this bag, and it's so interesting to see the re-edition version of it. Looks so similar to the vintage versions. That's why a lot of people are going for the vintage versions to save a few $1,000s. Versus getting it in store. But this one is called the Zippy. So you kind of get like that extra compartment down below. And then it's made of black grained leather. And then what's iconic for the Chloe Paddington is that Paddington lock, the chunky Paddington lock, which is what makes it the Paddington. So this is how she looks like on the crook of the arm. You can also kind of just hold it as a handle or chuck it over, and this is how she looks. I love the long zippers, by the way. That like long zipper detail, it almost gives like the, you know, the Balenciaga city bags, that kind of vibe, because they also use like that long zipper, but it almost looks like, I don't know, just throw it over the arm and then you run out the door. Anyways, this one, when she drops, this is the zippy Chloe Paddington. This is the size small, by the way. $11.99. $11.99. Okay. This is, okay, it's 6 p.m. So in exactly 1 hour, all the bags are going to drop on FashionNica.com. If you're watching on Instagram, I have a little pinned comment here. You can literally go onto the website at 6:59 p.m. Pacific time, refresh the page, and then at 7, that's when they're actually going to drop on the website. If you're watching on FashionNica, you are already at the right place. So, yeah, I'll just keep sharing in the meantime. I'm going to head over to, oh, did we do this one already? Okay, it's time. Let's do the craziest Loewe bag we have ever sourced. If you have not seen our video today that we posted, then you're in for a treat. We have an ultra rare Loewe bag. This is a 2022 piece. It's the mini puzzle, and it's called the LED mini puzzle. Let me talk about the specs before we have a little magic happen. It's black calfskin leather. This is the size mini. It's the size mini, and this is a very popular size, great size to transition from day to night. You can fit your Kindle inside of here. You can also fit your Pro Max inside of here. You can fit your keys. Highly recommend going on TikTok and seeing like what can fit inside of a mini puzzle, because there are quite a few videos, to get a little better reference. But this one has silver hardware, and you can see that this particular one has this like, this almost like chevron pattern, strap detailing with a few different colors. And yes, that is what makes it limited edition, but hold on. This is what makes it like ultra rare. Are you ready? Do not blink. Hello? How sick is this? You kind of get like a little flashlight on your bag. It's so cool. Or imagine this at like raves or concerts too. I can think of like so many places where this would be handy, but it's such a cool conversation piece. And most especially, like, this deserves to be in our Fashion Week bag drop, aka tonight. So really cool piece. And yeah, this is the little device that you use to turn it off and turn it on. You kind of keep it inside of here, but such a cool conversation piece, and definitely for that person that wants like a cool collector's Loewe bag. I know that it almost reminds me too of Vintage Chanel. Vintage Chanel, they made like an ultra rare one that is also like an LED version of this bag. But yeah, it really reminded me of that, but like in a Loewe version. So this one, when she drops, excellent condition. This one's dropping at $24.99. $24.99. Ultra rare Loewe 2022 LED mini puzzle bag. And I'm sure you can see from the comments, but Davis really wanted this bag. This was very, very hard for them to not get this bag. So I think we'll just say that this was Davis's favorite bag of the night for sure. Okay, let's do, oh, we haven't done Hermes yet. Okay, I'm gonna do this one. So we don't often get this style, and I feel like this bag is like, it doesn't get enough credit. So we have, oh, are the pins for sale? We love our brooches here. These brooches are not available right now, but we do source brooches. Our next jewelry and bauble drop will be on the last Friday in February. I believe that's February 27, but it's on Friday. And that's when all the jewels that we have dropped are going to be dropping all at once. Okay. So guys, hello This is a 1987 vintage Hermes. It's made of Courchevel leather, which is like the predecessor before the very popular Epsom leather was created. So very, very similar. It's called Courchevel, and it's a Kelly Sport. It's not only a Kelly Sport, this is a very popular size for the Kelly Sport. It's in the size 20. If you're familiar, there are other bags at Hermes that are also in a size 20. Can you think of it? The Mini Kelly. So the Hermes Mini Kelly is also a size 20. So this particular one is made of gold Courchevel leather. They call gold for Hermes, but it's technically like a cognac brown. And it's also made with gold hardware. So it's technically called gold on gold. And it's this really pretty size, white contrast strap or white contrast stitch too. It is adjustable strap wise, and I'm 5 feet for reference. This is how it looks like at its shortest length. And I think it looks so cute. Like you could absolutely like have the sangles and like it locked in. I think this way is, in my opinion, like so cute to have the sangles just kind of like hanging. And then you can like easily open up your bag and then like access your things. This one looks like she also comes with her vintage Hermes dust bag. In terms of what is going to be able to fit inside of here, this is definitely bigger than like the Mini Kelly 20. So for sure will fit your iPhone Pro Max. You could probably fit a Kindle inside of here too. Okay, you for sure can fit a Kindle inside of here. Kindle, iPhone Pro Max, your hand sanitizer, your keys, your card holder, your AirPods can fit inside too. But I can totally see someone like using this as that every day for someone who wants to be hands-free too. Because as a crossbody, she looks so chic. And then you could also wear it as a long shoulder as well. So there's a couple different ways to wear her. And this one, when she drops, this is the 1987 vintage Hermes gold Courchevel Kelly Sport bag. This one is dropping at $76.99. $76.99. The mini size is the most popular size. So this is the most desired size, by the way. Okay, she will drop at $76.99 for the 1987 vintage Hermes Kelly mini sport bag. Okay, let's move to, guys, I'm gonna do this baguette. So, this bag, this is a rare Fendi bag. It's called the medium Mama baguette. It's technically the largest size of the baguette bags. So it's bigger than the Mama. And it's made of this beautiful cognac shiny leather. And the hardware. Oh my gosh. Look at that hardware, you guys. So it has a gold little frame enamel around it with the matching cognac brown. But then this portion, it's like a water snake touch. And it almost reminds me, like the color of the exotic touch reminds me of like Himalaya for some reason. It has this chunky gold link strap, and the size medium Mama, it's so large. I want to take out all the stuffing so you can see what it looks like unstuffed too. But you can fit quite a lot inside of here. And we actually tested out. You are able to fit a laptop, by the way. So laptop can fit. But look at how much space you have. Tons of space. And then, is the website working? Yes. Okay. Thank you so much for saying that, Lexi. We're currently working on we have technical difficulties going on our sneak peek. So we apologize for the inconvenience, but we are working on it. So thank you for letting us know. We appreciate it. This is how she looks like, entirely unstuffed. You can fit a laptop. You could fit your agenda inside of here. You could fit a water bottle, a big sunglass case, very spacious bag. So this piece, when she drops, this is the rare Fendi calfskin Mama Forever baguette. She's dropping at $16.99. $16.99. Okay, next up, someone's asking for Bottega, and I am almost certain we have Bottega, or do we not? Do we? Oh, wait, I don't know if we do actually. Oh, JK, we do. Thanks, Shauna. Okay, oh my God, yes, we do. We for sure do. Look at this one. I am obsessed with this print. It's like multiple prints. So it's called the newspaper Bottega bag. This is a rare piece from their 2008 collection. And it's basically supposed to look like newspaper script. Two different kinds. So you have this one intrecciato one that's like a taupe, but then you have this lighter one with like a colorful print. And then all together, like it almost looks like a newspaper. This is a bag that was made in the year 2008. You can technically wear it a couple of different ways. I believe you can either wear it at this length as a like shorter shoulder, but then you can wear it this way as well. So kind of at that mid-length angle too. I love Bottega. I love Bottega so much, especially the vintage Bottegas, because their leather is just known for being very like buttery, very soft. Even like when I'm holding it, you can see like the leather is just so nicely worn in. And is this fabric or leather? It's all leather. Here, I'll get up close so you can really see it. So it's all Napa lambskin leather, but it's like mimicked to look like newspaper, which I find so cool. Obviously perfect for our New York Fashion Week themed drop tonight too. A chocolate brown leather strap and then magnetic closure. Let me share the interior. Oh, I'm so sorry. Not a magnetic closure, flap style. It has a dust bag and then the interior is made of the beautiful suede lining. And I think this is like a lilac suede too. So beautiful lilac suede interior. This can fit a good amount inside of here. If I was to compare this to, what's like the best way to describe this size? Oh my gosh. The Fendi Mama. Not the large one that I just shared, but the classic Mama baguette. Actually very similar in shape and in dimensions too. So that's kind of like, that can give you a general idea of like what can fit inside of here. Anyways, this is how she looks. This is dropping. This is a rare vintage Bottega 2008. It's the newspaper lambskin shoulder bag. She's dropping at $14.99. $14.99. Okay. And then next up, let's do, oh my gosh. Okay. I'm going to do this one next. This one. This is the very first time we have ever sourced this bag. If you have no idea what this bag is, this is so crazy that we even have this. So this is the rarest version of the Chanel patchwork collection. You guys know the beautiful Chanel patchworks that we have been able to source the past few months. This is the rarest one of that patchwork. So this is a 2011 ultra rare patchwork jumbo Chanel single flat bag. So what makes this bag iconic? The patchwork collection in general, it's called the patchwork because they basically take Chanel's most popular materials, whether it's tweed, whether it's lambskin, whether it's caviar, whether it is, what else? Patent, wait, I said patent, canvas, or this one particularly has velvet. The patchworks that we've sourced, none of them have the velvet touch. So this is also the only collection style from that collection that has velvet. And I'll point out where specifically. They put the purple velvet over here on the tab and on the side over here. It also has the beautiful Coco Chanel stitched detail. I have this bag in my collection. I don't have this exact one, so I don't have the ultra rare one. But man, it would be so cool to have this. By the way, what makes it ultra rare is this portion. So the logo that I'm pointing to right now, this is the only version that has a stitched CC. So they actually took like this shiny calfskin leather and then intertwined it throughout that silver hardware CC logo. It's so gorgeous. It's so good. Anyways, this is definitely for that Chanel collector that if you know, you know. She really makes like any outfit just really pop too. And let me share the interior with you. Oh, that's right. So this also has the patchwork collection. They have little hidden hearts in the inside. So when you open it up, you get a little heart inside. And then it's a denim interior little denim interior flap. And in terms of what can fit inside of this, so I actually have the exact same size for this collection. I can fit, I actually don't run out of space because I don't put a lot in my bags, but for sure can fit a Kindle, your sunglass case, an agenda can fit inside of here. You can also fit your AirPods, your hand sanitizer, not a laptop in any way. So I wouldn't say like make this a work bag, but kind of like all of those everyday essentials in addition to like maybe a water bottle or something. And then no, I wouldn't say that this bag is heavy. Since it's not entirely like a leather piece or anything, like it has all different kinds of materials. I would say that this is like a fairly light bag for its size. This is how she looks like on, by the way. Okay. Oh, and you can crossbody her too. Anyways, so excited to have this one in today's drop and very much makes sense for our New York Fashion Week bag drop. This is dropping. This is the ultra rare Chanel 2011 patchwork single flat bag, $86.99. $86.99. I have seen other places having it sold for $13,000. Over $13,000, actually. I saw another one for $15,000 the other day. Okay, anyways, this is going to drop at $86.99. Can you show it crossbody? Absolutely. So it may look a little bit long on me, but just for reference, by the way, you can always adjust the chain. Again, if you have like that chain hook adjuster that I was talking about earlier, but just so you can get an idea. Also, I realized since we're adjusting the strap right now, you could technically even like fold it as a shorter length too, but general idea, this is how it looks like as a crossbody, but she can get shorter or she can get longer depending if you have that a little hook to like hook it together. Okay, next up, let's do I have to do this one. So this is another limited edition piece. I realize we have quite a few limited edition pieces, which makes sense because this is technically like our bold New York Fashion Week drop, like street style. So a lot of these are like the bold prints, the statement bags, if you will, kind of like a bag with personality. So this is a limited edition Fendi by Sarah Coleman. It's called the Vertigo Zucca Baguette bag. And there is actually a water snake touch on it. So there's water snake here and there's water snake on the actual strap itself. And the cool thing about this bag is the Zucca print has basically been morphed to like look like it's called the Vertigo. So you get that Zucca print that kind of has that like dizzy print on it, yellow enamel, and she's the classic baguette size. That's how she looks like on the shoulder. And you can always detach the strap and wear her as a clutch if you wanted to. So this one, when she drops, she's dropping. This is the excellent condition, by the way. This is the vintage, or not vintage, sorry. This is the Fendi Sarah Coleman Vertigo. This one was released a few years ago. I want to say at this point, probably in like 2018, is my guess for the Sarah Coleman collab. This one's dropping at $23.99. $23.99. Okay, next up. Actually, it might be early or later, maybe 2020. It was for sure like around that time frame though. Okay, let's head over to. Okay, oh, there's Louis making his way. Louis gonna be moderating the live right now. So, you guys, I'm so sad. I completely forgot to post about this one. How sick. This is a rare one. This is a Chanel 23C runway tennis racket clutch. So it's 23, meaning it's made in the year 2023. I love how like he's just chilling in the back. Oh my God. Okay. So we have this 2023 piece. It's so cool because there's obviously like a little pocket here and it is a functional turn lock. Let's think, let's put our AirPods inside of here or our lactates. You can decide. It's made with gold hardware and she actually has her plastic intact on the hardware itself. And then the little charms have a tennis ball and then a star and then the CC logo, white lambskin leather, again, gold hardware. Let me wear it as a crossbody so you can see how it looks. Like this is for that person that just wants like a whimsical bag, like a really fun bag that has that personality. You can also wear it like so as a clutch. And then let me open this up because you're wondering what could this little tennis racket be? It's a mirror. So it is a mirror, a handheld mirror. Whenever I see Chanel use this kind of like wood material, I know that it is a collector's piece. If you're familiar with the Nicole, no, not the Nicole Richie. What's Nicole Richie's little sister's name? Sophia Richie. She has this like trunk wooden Chanel Menadier that she used religiously for her wedding series when she got married. So that is like the very same wood that they used for this one. So it's, which is birch wood, by the way. So it has this like diamond quilting, all birch wood, and then leather underneath it. And then you could technically, if you didn't want to like use the tennis racket, you can always actually use this as like a functional bag too. But this is so sick. It's also our first time sourcing a tennis racket Chanel. So for any of you Chanel collectors that either love playing, oh my gosh, what is the very pickleball, tennis, like literally, it's so cool. Such a cool conversation piece. So this one, when she drops, she is in excellent condition. She is dropping the rare Chanel 23C tennis racket clutch on chain. She's dropping at $41.99. $41.99. Okay, next up, let's head over to, oh, can we do this one? Okay, this one. It's a vintage Bottega. Her leather, extra soft. It's this really soft, I believe this is, what kind of leather is this? It's a grained leather for sure. This is called the Servo balloon bag, and you have that intrecciato weaving on the strap, which they actually use for their Andiamo bags, the very popular Bottega Andiamo. But it's kind of like this like rounded, almost dumpling shape in a way. It's a beautiful chocolate brown. And then I even love like these little hardware details that you see. So it reads Bottega Veneta on like the hardware on the sides. And it's just so interesting how they like created this piece, because the design, even right over here, is just so interesting to look at in terms of like, for it being like a bag, I've never seen a bag kind of make that shape by using the strap. And you can wear it on the crook of the arm, but you are able to actually chuck it over the shoulder. And that's how she looks like on as a shoulder bag. I'll turn off not turn off the light. I'll take out the stuffing so you can see how much space you have to work with. It does have a magnetic closure, by the way. So this piece, Anushka, I appreciate that. Thank you so much. We love doing our curated drop. So, and it's so funny because, we got feedback. There were a few people that had asked us to do more colors in our drop. So this is like that answer. So hopefully you're seeing that, because we do have quite a lot of pieces that are that bold, colorful, the bold colors that you guys were asking for. Okay, so this is the vintage Bottega Servo balloon shoulder. She's dropping at $6.99. $6.99. Next up, speaking of bold colors, I think that's a good segue into this one. Hello. What's happening? We have a Yayoi Kusama. So this is a limited edition piece, a 2022 piece, in collaboration with Yayoi Kusama. It's the painted dots square bag. So basically this idea with like the painted, dots, it's essentially like taking, kind of like think of finger painting in a way. So the idea was that like you would dip your finger on here, and not every single one is the same. And it was supposed to be like symbolic in a way, in terms of, I don't know if I'm getting this right, but like it had some symbolism dealing with like every single person on this planet is completely different. And, I need to read up on it a bit more, but that's what I got from when I was reading through this collaboration with Yayoi Kusama. Really cool bag. Love the cube shape too. I find it so unique, and also how they created the straps. So it's got like a gold chain strap in addition to this like structured vachetta top handle. How I would wear it, literally wearing it on the crook of the arm with the chain hanging down, in my opinion, is like the chicest way. And then I'll open up the zipper so that you can actually check out the interior. This will be able to fit your iPhone Pro Max inside of here, by the way. So the interior, gorgeous red suede interior. And then you even have the Louis Vuitton Yayoi Kusama collaboration tag inside. And this piece, she's in excellent condition. And then let me try it on again so you can see. You could even like wear it as a shoulder bag too. So this is how she looks like with the chain shoulder style. So this one, when she drops, limited edition Louis Vuitton Yayoi Kusama painted dots square bag, she's dropping at $24.99. $24.99. Okay, next up, let's do our Kelly. So, hi, hello. We have a beautiful Hermes Kelly bag up for grabs tonight. This is a piece that she's technically vintage now because she just turned 20 years old this year. So this is a 2006 Hermes blue jean. Blue jean is the most popular blue color at Hermes. It's basically called blue jean because it was meant to kind of mimic in a way like the color of your favorite pair of blue denim. It has white contrast stitching, and anytime you see Hermes use white contrast stitching, they kind of use it as like a heritage color because not all Hermes bags have white contrast. The ones at the top of my head that I know have like that contrast stitching. Blue jean, gold, which is the cognac brown that I shared, and then Etoupe as well. And then I think that those are the only ones. Oh my gosh, Tony, I love your reference. That is so funny. You're cute jeans. If you know, you know. So this is made of Togo, by the way. Togo leather is the most popular, well, one of the most popular leathers at Hermes. It's in Retorn, which is that almost like slouch. You get that slouchier vibe. It's a size 32, by the way. And then this is how she looks like on the crook of the arm. And it's made with palladium hardware. She does come with her clochette, her padlock, and her keys. And it also comes with her strap too. So you can wear it on the crook of the arm. I also have a size 32 Kelly in my collection. You can also, oh my gosh, yes! Mina, we are literally the same height. So hopefully this can like help you envision how it'll land on you. Okay, I'll go slow for you. Okay, so I'm 5 feet for reference. And then you can always, again, just wear it like this. The way I typically wear my Hermes Kelly, literally like this, and I'll have the strap hanging down. Okay, and you can also wear it open like this, or you can wear it entirely open too. And it has the gorgeous Hermes silver stamping. So this is how she looks like entirely open. Okay, let me share the inside with you. Looks like she's coming with her dust bags, by the way. So dust bags are included. And then the interior, very spacious interior. The size 32 can fit a ton. I can fit a water bottle inside of here. For example, like this water bottle I put inside of my Hermes Kelly. You can also fit your big agenda, think like a GM sized agenda, a big sunglass case. You can fit a Kindle for sure. Like you can fit a lot inside. And I mean, there's something just so chic about this. Oh, wait, hold on. The Togo leather is getting to me. My Hermes Kelly, it's not Togo leather, but I love how it's almost like, you know what I'm talking about? Like it almost, when it bounces a bit, it slouches, but it's still very structured for the retorning, meaning that like whoever owned this took really, really good care of it. But eventually, like 10 years down the line, like she will start to slouch. And that's why a lot of people love the retorn too. So, this piece, when she drops, a 2006 Hermes Togo Blue Jean Kelly 32 with her palladium hardware, $93.99. $93.99. And she does come with her dust bags, her clochette, her keys, her lock, and her strap too. Okay, next up, let's do this one next. So whenever we have a drop, we always have to have a few classic pieces. It can be a Diana, it could be a classic flap, but it could also be a wallet on chain. And it could, when it comes to a wallet on chain, it could truly be like any kind of wallet on chain, my recommendation when you're like looking for a Chanel bag, your first one, for example, get a Chanel wallet on chain because there's just so much versatility in terms of like all the different ways you can style it. I mean, you can even wear this to like the grocery. You could literally rock it or to grab some coffee. It's a very versatile style. Something for this one though, I wouldn't necessarily say is like one that you would typically bring to like run errands. I think this one deserves to kind of be like that special piece that you like just grab for the special occasions, or you're going to like brunch with the girls, because it is a pretty limited edition piece. This is a 2016 Chanel chocolate bar, piercing studded mini flat bag, and it's made with the black chocolate bar stitching. So chocolate bar is like, think the square quilting. And then on the sides of it, you get this gorgeous pierced detailing on each side. And not only that, look at that. So there's tiny CC logos, and the CC logos are different mixed hardware. So from what I'm seeing like a gunmetal shiny hardware, a matte gold, and then I'm also seeing a shiny gold and a matte silver. So a few different kinds of hardware. And then is it heavy? I wouldn't say that this is a heavy bag. Definitely lighter than like, say, a Chanel classic flap. For sure, actually, this is lighter than a Chanel medium classic flap. Maybe the same weight as a small classic flap, if that is helpful in any way. This is how she looks like on as a crossbody. I'm 5 feet for reference. I don't think I actually need to like do this little strap trick that we typically do, because I think it's already a great length. But I am going to show you the strap trick so that you can see the other different ways you can actually wear this. So if you just twist the strap once, it becomes a little bit shorter as a mid-length, but then you can do another way, which is making an X on the exterior and then closing it up. It's a magnetic closure, by the way, and you can always tuck the strap in if you wanted to like just wear it as a clutch. So you could always do that, but you could do something like this too, and then wear it as a short double chain. So there's a few different ways to use this piece. And then let me share the inside with you. And then let me share the interior. The interior is actually made of satin, which is how you can tell it's one of those more like rare pieces, because they don't often use satin for their bags. They typically like to save satin material in the interior for their like more limited edition pieces. And then yes, this one has her serial sticker in the inside. So that's how she looks inside. You will be able to fit your iPhone Pro Max inside of here. This is in excellent condition. She is considered a rare piece, very hard to find on the resale. She's dropping, this is the 2016 Chanel chocolate bar studded pierced mini flat bag. She's dropping at $33.99. $33.99, and she's in excellent condition. Okay, next up, let's do... Oh my gosh. If anyone was waiting for this bag, you guys, this is the first time we've ever sourced this Louis Vuitton. This is also one of the rarest Louis Vuittons we have ever sourced. It comes with her box and it comes with her dust bag. Hold on, let me scan her in before I share what this bag is. I did actually show a sneak peek of this one in our video. So I've shared this actually a couple of times today. Ultra rare piece. So this is a Louis Vuitton. It's a 2005 denim monogram alligator thermois. It's in the size GM. And what makes it ultra rare is literally the style of it, actually. So it's made of denim, the classic dark denim monogram. Keep in mind, this bag is considered, this is a vintage piece. This is a 2005 piece. Whoever owned this barely used her. She is in immaculate condition, like barely ever used. It has yellow contrast stitching, 2 pockets in the front, lactate pocket, AirPods pocket. And then this portion, this little bad boy right here is alligator. So alligator top handles with, first off, the color of the alligator, it reminds me of their like beautiful red interiors that they would use for their vintage bags back in the day. But then also yellow contrast It's such a gorgeous touch. And it's also a kiss lock detail. I love sourcing anything that's like kiss lock, especially now more than ever because of the hype of last year's kiss lock phase. So for example, the Coach kiss lock bag, they were technically like the first to bring back kiss locks. And now we're seeing more and more people bringing out the kiss locks, more designers bringing out kiss lock styles. Oh, and that's right. So Coach, literally today, they, had a similar bag that they brought out. It's basically the Coach Kiss Lock, but in an east-west version of it, but very, very similar in silhouette. So I'll do a 360. This is made with gold hardware, yellow contrast stitching, and then wear her like this, or you can kind of just wear her as like a bracelet as well. Let me share the interior. And this is a runway piece, by the way. Mustard yellow interior. Absolutely stunning. You will fit your iPhone Pro Max, by the way. Okay, this one when she drops, this is the ultra rare Louis Vuitton 2005 Alligator Fermois. This is dropping at $44.99. $44.99. Okay, next up, let's do the, wait, let me see. You know what? I saw someone asking about this bag. So let me do this piece. We have a Loewe. It's a padlock hobo bag. It's called the Calle Padlock Hobo. Gorgeous, like almost deep eggplant plum color, soft Loewe pebbled leather with the purple enamel padlock. And this is how she looks like on the crook of the arm. You can actually even wear it as a shoulder bag. Whenever we source this bag, I instantly think of a Hermes picotin in a way. And I know it's not like exactly the same because the picotin isn't necessarily like a shoulder bag, but it does remind me in a way of the picotin, but like a larger version of that and in shoulder bag form, and obviously by Loewe instead. So, she has a little magnetic closure, but not only that, she has that additional closing mechanism too if you want to keep your things secure. This one, when she drops, this is the Loewe Purple Calle Padlock Hobo, $549. $549. You know what? Since we were talking about the picotin, surprise, surprise, we actually do have a picotin tonight. It's been a minute since we've been able to find a picotin, by the way. This is a 2011 Hermes blue jean picotin. So if you saw the Kelly, we do have the blue jean Kelly, and then we also have the blue jean picotin tonight. So this blue jean picotin is in the size 18. It's the smallest size of the picotin collection. I have this size in my collection as well. The picotin is basically kind of like that bucket bag, and it's a bag that you'll really use a lot. I have the picotin, and I actually use mine for travel, which is a little bit crazy to say because my picotin is kind of like meant to be structured, whereas this one, since it's entirely leather, it is meant to kind of like slouch. But I think it's a great bag for travel because it's really easy. Like when you're just running out and about, you can grab your things and then like say you have like your camera, you want to take a quick photo, take the photo and then instantly like throw it back in without having to like zip, unzip, like play around with any zippers or anything. So that's why I think the bucket bag would come in handy when you're traveling. On the crook of the arm, for reference, I'm 5 feet and I think the size 18 is really, really great size for anyone that's like more on the petite side because it is a smaller bucket. However, all that to say, you can still fit a phone inside of here. I can fit my Osmo camera. I can fit my card holder. I can fit my sunglasses. Like you can pretty much fit all of the everyday essentials inside of the size 18. It's palladium hardware, and then it does come with her lock and her key. And this is a piece that was made in the year 2011. She is, sorry? Oh, thank you. 2013. Thank you for, thanks, Shauna. 2013. And this is in Clement's leather, by the way. So Clement's leather, and then this is the size 18. She's dropping at $24.99. $24.99. And to confirm, she's the size 18. Okay, next up. Guys, there's actually a bag that I am hunting for right now. Okay, here it is. So, it's time. If you know, you know. If you don't, then you are about to know. we have a vintage Chanel box, but what could be inside? So it comes with her box and her dust bag. Guys, we have an ultra rare Chanel Diana. This is a caviar Diana, and she is a size medium. She's made with 24 karat gold plated hardware, and it's a bag that was made in the year 1993. The reason this is very exciting to have in our drops is because if you are familiar with how the Diana collection is, basically, like there's a lambskin Diana and then there's a caviar Diana. Think of it as, even though they're the same style bag, they are truly seen as like two different bags because the price point is just completely different. And the reason being is caviar fetches a higher price point because it's more of that collector style piece, because they rarely ever made Dianas with caviar leather. So if you look on like the resale market, we love doing our research when it comes to just like getting a good pulse of like the value of obviously vintage bags and new bags too. But specifically when it comes to these like collector pieces that are like caviar leather, we love getting a good pulse. And something to note is we've seen that the caviar Diana has been going up in price. I've talked about this a few times on our channel, but it's really interesting to just see it climb on the resale market. So this, for reference, by the way, in the Japan market, they are currently selling for like 10,000, for sure, like over 10,000. I've even seen them at 12,000. So it's so interesting to just see it going up and up in price. This is a beautiful caviar. And I guess the best way to describe this is like, think of a creamy butter color. It's kind of like I'm going to turn off the light too. It doesn't read like yellow. It's more of like a nudie, creamy, is eggshell the best way to describe it? So you see how it's like darker on the caviar leather, by the way? Those dark like specks means that it's caviar nodes. So caviar nodes are like considered very, very highly like in demand for vintage Chanel, because caviar nodes is basically how you're also able to tell if a bag is like repainted, for example, or if it's not repainted, because it has that like darker pebbling within the caviar. Beautiful piece. Also, she's made with 24 karat gold plating. Solo Me Traveler. Wait, thank you for that. Yes. Okay, that's the best way to describe it. Vanilla. Like vanilla is like the true color of what I'm seeing with this caviar Diana. Ooh, wait, that's so cute. Vanilla bean ice cream. Okay. Yeah, that's very accurate. Let me share the inside with you. So it's the medium size, exact same dimensions as like obviously the Diana. So you can put your GM size agenda in here, sunglasses, hand sanitizer, your phone, continental wallet. Really great piece. Also excellent investment piece as well. You can wear it a few different ways, and her hardware is phenomenal. Even like the 24 karat gold plating, like it's been taken well care of. She also has her structure, so she is going to sit upright as well. This piece, when she drops, this is the 1993 Rare Chanel. I'm going to change it to Vanilla Caviar Medium Diana with her 24 karat gold plating. She's dropping at $79.99. $79.99. And again, please note this bag is going for well over 10,000, even in the Japan market. She comes with her box and dust bag, by the way. Okay, let's keep going because I just got a note that we have around 15 minutes left. So I'm going to go pick up the pace a little bit more. Let's keep going. Let's do this. Oh my gosh, this one. Wait, we have so many insane bags tonight. Hold on. We have this piece. There's actually quite a few that we haven't sourced like ever, which is this one too. This is an ultra rare piece. It's very much like, if you know, you know. This is by Jean Galliano. It's the Christian Dior 2001 denim. It's called the Chris 1947. It's the Cadillac saddlebag. So there's a couple of different ways you can wear this bag. Originally, you're kind of like meant to hold it like this, like with that like little, put your hand through and then hold it like a clutch. But then this portion is the Cadillac portion. So you get the like Chris 1947 license plate and then the little lights, the little bumper lights. You can wear it a few different ways though. Crossbody her like so. It's not adjustable. I'm 5 feet for reference. You can get a good idea of how it's going to land. You can also wear it this way. And then you can tuck the strap in and then wear it as a clutch. Insane piece. Let me share the interior with you. So the interior is made of nylon inside, so really easy to clean. And there's even like a little hidden pocket, perhaps for your lactates inside. So this one, when she drops, please note, we have priced this piece extremely competitively. If you look on the resale market, the lowest one that we were seeing was going for over $5,000. Obviously, like it depends on condition too, but like one in excellent condition we're seeing was $9,000. Do you know how much we priced this one at? $26.99. If you have been like on the hunt for this exact piece, $26.99 for this one. Okay, let's move to the next bag. I think I'm gonna do, we have to do this one. So you know how I mentioned, we will always have like a classic piece, whether it's a Diana or a classic flap. Yeah. We have a lot of like hard hitters tonight. This is also considered an ultra rare piece. This is a 1997 black denim small double flap. And the reason it's ultra rare is because it has the beautiful black Japanese denim quilting. So Japanese denim is known for being just really like structured, really durable. So a lot of times, Chanel would use Japanese denim for their denim bags. But not only the black denim is considered like the most desired denim, it's also the 24 karat gold plating. So these two specs combined are what make it like an ultra rare collector's piece. So very similar to like the caviar Diana that I shared. So very, very similar to the caviar Diana. It's like that collector's style where it's just harder to find and it does fetch a higher price on the resale market. This particular one is a size small, which again, depending on like the size small is the most popular size for the Chanel Classic flap. And she's also in excellent condition. Her hardware looks amazing. The structure of the denim, incredible, excellent. You wouldn't even guess that this bag was vintage because this is because it's a 1997 piece, but it doesn't look like there's any wear. So this bag is officially going to be 30 years old next year. Okay, this is how she looks like on as a shoulder bag. And then you can also pull the chain, wear it as a long shoulder, and then you can wear it as a crossbody as well. So I'm 5 feet for reference. I typically wear my Chanel Classic flap this way. Even how I style my Chanel Classic flap, I'll always pretty much wear my flap when I'm wearing a blazer. I'll share the interior with you too. By the way, I'm seeing the time, and the time is not on our side right now. We have about 11 minutes before the bags drop on FashionNica.com. 11 minutes. Okay, interior. She's nice and clean, and then she does come with her vintage Chanel dust bag. This bag has been beautifully, beautifully preserved. And this is the ultra rare 1997 vintage Chanel black denim small classic double flap with her 24 karat gold plating. She is dropping at $84.99. $84.99 for the ultra rare black denim 24 karat gold plating Chanel classic flap. Okay, let's head over to a pony hair bag. So this piece, the photos on the website, when you see when they pop up, it doesn't do it justice. I think I'm happy that we're going on live so you can really see like the print on this, but it's a vintage Fendi. And if you get up really close, you can see all of the pony hair. It's got like a beautiful, almost like an auburn colored pony hair. It's hard when it translates through photos, but if you get a good look, you can kind of read that color a little bit better. And it has the Fendi hardware and then these little FF Zuka. You know how I said Fendi loves hiding their little logos? So they did it really well with this one, on that leather portion of the hardware. This is how she looks like on the arm, but you can always wear it as a shoulder bag as well. And this one, she's the vintage Fendi pony hair chef du jour tote. Oh my gosh, this one's dropping at $7.99. Whoa, $7.99 for the pony hair vintage Fendi bag. Okay, let's do this one. The Chanel hula hoop bag. This is a 2013 piece, so she's technically not vintage yet, but what makes her iconic is she is a hula hoop. So this is like kind of one of those collector Chanel pieces that, because it was so popular back in the day, Chanel has tried to make like other versions of the hula hoop to kind of like bring it back as like a reissue. But this is the OG. It's a 2013 runway blanc, which is white lambskin leather, and it's basically like a half flap. And it is a runway piece. We've seen many celebrities wearing this bag. Most notably, we have seen, oh my gosh, oh my God, it's so funny that I'm forgetting her name. Who's the Kardashian mom? Chris? Thank you. I don't know why I had a brain fart. Chris. She was seen carrying like that massive one, and it ended up becoming like such a viral photo that so many people use now. But most notably, it was actually also seen in Tyla's recent music video, probably a few months ago, and in the same colorway too. So this is the medium size, by the way. There's a few different sizes. The size medium is definitely on the more popular size because you can still wear it over as a shoulder bag and it's still spacious enough too. And it's a half flap style. So let me open this up so you can see how much space you have. Tons of space in the interior. I would say this is kind of similar in size to, say, like a medium Chanel classic flap. So whatever can fit inside of a medium classic flap generally could fit inside of the medium hula hoop. And this bag, she is considered an ultra rare collector's piece. She is dropping at $44.99. $44.99 for this piece. Okay, you guys, I have 7 minutes before the bags drop on FashionNica.com. Where the heck did the time go? Oh my goodness. Okay, let's, I'm just gonna keep rolling with it. Let's keep rolling. Let's do this, Dior one. Okay, another limited edition piece. So many limited editions tonight. So this is a limited edition. It's a 2005 vintage Dior. I believe this one's also John Galliano. It's the Diorissimo flight saddle bag. So it's supposed to kind of mimic like the flight. They had like a flight runway show, and this was part of that show. It's gray denim and then black leather with silver hardware with the beautiful bright orange contrast stitching. And thank you, Darl. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. This is how she looks like on as a shoulder bag. It's a medium size, but again, this is a 2005 version. So this is the limited edition 2005 flight saddle. She's dropping at $25.99. $25.99. Okay. Moving to the next bag. Let me head over to, let's do this one next. So if you love the look of a Kelly bag, but you want it in a vintage Chanel form, we have the Chanel Kelly, most notably like one of the more popular vintage Chanels that you guys are always asking us to source. And I get it. It's very similar in shape to a Kelly 32. It's made with caviar leather, 24 karat gold plated hardware. I think that this bag is just as popular as the Chanel Surf Exec Tote that's really making waves right now. But this is how she looks like on, pretty much wear her like a Kelly bag on the crook of the arm. A few of our clients have also added chains under the strap, underneath the flap, so that you could wear it as a long shoulder if you want to do that. So beautiful condition, beautiful shape too. Like she has so much structure to her. She'll sit upright, and her caviar is still nice and poofy, and her hardware looks fab still. So this one is an excellent vintage condition. It's a bag that was made in 1993. She's dropping at $32.99. $32.99. We have 5 minutes before the bags drop on FashionNica.com, by the way. Okay, let's do this piece. Okay, to tie in with our like denim blue theme. This is not vintage. This is a 2024 piece. So it came out a couple years ago. It's the oblique denim nomad pochette. And this reminds me of the buckle itself reminds me of the vintage Dior bags because they actually used to use these like little buckle details back in the day. It can be worn 2 different ways. This way reminds me of the boat pochette. So wear it like that. And it's like a slightly shorter strap drop. Or you could wear it kind of like this and it almost turns into like the Bottega wallet. Again, I'm not sure if you're familiar with those styles, but that's like the best way to describe it when I think of this style. It kind of like transforms into 2 different shapes. Wear it on the crook of the arm. She's also in beautiful condition, by the way. Little to no wear. This is a bag that is dropping at $19.99. $19.99. I have 4 minutes before the bags drop. Okay, so we have not only did we have the denim Chanel flap, but we still have to include a classic lambskin Chanel flap. But this one's in a dark navy, so it works really nicely with our theme today. When I say dark navy, it's like so dark that some lighting, it can read black, but she very much is a dark navy with 24 karat gold plated hardware. She was made in 1993. Beautiful, soft lambskin leather. Hardware looks phenomenal still. The size small, I've mentioned this many times already, but the size small classic flap is the most popular size for a classic flap Chanel. So you can transform it from day into nighttime, wear her a few different ways. Vintage Chanel truly has my heart, especially like lambskin. It's just so soft, so buttery, and like it just has so much character to her. So I highly recommend adding a vintage Chanel classic flap to your collection, whether it's a classic flap or a Diana. Like both are great. Okay, this one is dropping at $47.99. $47.99, and she does come with her box and dust bag. Okay, let's do, I'm going to do a back-to-back Chanel really quickly. We have 3 minutes before the bags drop on FashionNica.com. We also have, so this is for our girlies who love the exotic, but this is an exotic embossed, so croc embossed. It's a limited edition 2019 Chanel reissue Paris, New York wallet on chain. So it's basically supposed to be like this graffiti look croc embossed detail with the reissue turn lock and the beautiful Mademoiselle chain. She's the wallet on chain style, so wear her all different ways with the gorgeous metallic shining through. This one is dropping. She's in excellent condition. She's dropping at $29.99. Excellent condition, $29.99. And then, okay, next up, we have the puzzle fold. We have, look at the color of this. Gorgeous dark Bordeaux. This reminds me of Dark Barolo by Bottega, like a beautiful dark red. It's a Loewe medium puzzle fold tote, and it's supposed to kind of literally fold, so like an origami. Great size, especially if you're looking for an everyday bag. Very lightweight too. This is dropping at $14.99. $14.99. And then next up, we have, just grabbing this box. Okay, yes, we have the Chanel full flap. So, box and dust bag. For someone who's looking for something that is similar in vibe to a Chanel classic flap, but wants something slightly larger than a wallet on chain, this is the next best option. This is a vintage Chanel. Her condition is phenomenal. Black lambskin poofy with 24 karat gold plated hardware. By the way, 1 minute before all the bags drop on FashionNica.com. 1 minute exactly. So feel free to head over to FashionNica.com if you're interested in snagging any of today's bag drop pieces. They're all gonna drop in a few seconds on the bag drop section on FashionNica. In the meantime, I'm gonna continue to share. So this beautiful bag, turn lock closure, full flap style, medium full flap, and it can fit your card holder, your iPhone Pro Max inside of here too. She's in excellent condition, which is so rare for a bag that is slightly, actually, she's not vintage yet. She's a 2009 piece, so she's not technically vintage until a few years from now. She's dropping at $32.99. $32.99. Okay, next up, we have, I'm so sad I didn't get to talk about this one. Oh no, okay, it's 7. It's 7 p.m. It is officially 7 p.m. All of the bags fingers crossed, have officially dropped on FashionNica.com. Please let us know. Hopefully, please let us know if all the bags of, yeah, okay. All the bags have officially dropped on FashionNica.com. So feel free to head over there if you're interested in snagging any of the pieces tonight. In the meantime, I'm going to share the final few pieces. But if you want to get a head start, you can literally head over to FashionNica and then just go over to the bag drop section because all of the bags seconds ago have officially spilled out. So we have a 1997 piece. This is actually more of a collector Chanel canvas piece, diamond quilted canvas. So reads out Coco Chanel, and it's called the CC logo shopper tote. Really great size if you are looking for a travel bag or a work bag. So nice and lightweight, and she's made with 24 karat gold plating because of her gold hardware. It's a bag that's made in 1997. That's how she looks like on the crook of the arm. Use it for travel. Even if you're like not using it as like a carry-on bag for the plane, you could for sure use this even for like a road trip. This one, when she drops, $24.99. $24.99. Okay, the final few bags, but feel free if you're interested in snagging a bag. They literally just dropped a few seconds ago. I'm going to share this Gucci one because we've never sourced this one before. So this is a studded attaché mini hobo. This is actually inspired by their vintage attaché, but this one's not vintage. The reason it's called the attaché is because it's literally the G attaches to the other side. So you can actually wear it many different ways. Wear it like this as a bracelet bag and then detach it. And then she almost turns into like a slightly like mini hobo. I love this portion, by the way. I think this is so clever that they put the chain and made like a little hook and looped it through the grommet, because now you can use this to hang a card holder or a bag charm too. And even like having it hang like this just looks so cool to me. This also comes with a longer strap, by the way. So if you did want to wear it as a crossbody, you still are able to. And this one dropped officially. She's dropping at $11.49. $11.49. And then the final couple of pieces, we had to include this one because this is literally perfect for New York Fashion Week. If you are traveling to New York, this is a 2005 vintage Chanel. It's called the Coco Airline, and it's so cute because the plane says Coco on it, and then there's like little Chanel logos on the canvas too. Also really great price point for a vintage Chanel bag. This is $9.99. $9.99. And it's such a cool conversation piece too. You can either hold it like this with like the wider side, or you can hold it this way too. But really unique piece. And this one dropped at $9.99. Okay, the next bag. So this one is also a limited edition piece. And it's a limited edition piece because it is the monochrome version. So it's the Gucci Diana Luxe Calfskin monogram 1947. So basically monochrome, 1947, black box calf with the black bamboo handle and the bamboo black turn lock. And like even the hardware is black too. So this is a limited edition piece. It's called the 1947, but it's not actually made in 1947. Just the style of the bag is called that. And she is the mini top handle. You can wear her a few different ways as well. And this one officially has dropped at $18.99. $18.99. Okay. And then the final two bags. And feel free to head over to FashionNica because they literally just dropped right now. Final two bags. We have the, hold on, let me scan this one actually. I forgot. I'm so sorry. We have a Goyard piece. This is actually our only Goyard piece dropping. It's a 2018 Goyardine Monte Carlo Bois bag, and I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly, but it's basically like this beautiful oversized cobalt blue clutch. And my favorite part of this collection is actually this like wood detailing along the flap of it. It almost reminds me of like a little trunk version of the Goyard trunks. This is dropping at $15.99, and it is a pretty spacious bag. You could always potentially even like add a silver chain underneath it if you wanted to wear it as a bag. But this one dropped at $15.99. And then the last piece in today's drop vintage Dior. It's a beautiful coated canvas Swarovski crystal bowling bag. So 2003 is when she was born. Jean Galliano with the Dior details and Swarovski crystals on that little lobster clasp. How cool is that? It does have feet, by the way, at the bottom, and it's like a really unique studded detail at the bottom too. That's how she looks like on the crook of the arm. You guys, this one's priced at $8.99, by the way. $8.99 for the 2003 hardcore Swarovski crystal vintage Dior bag. Okay, all the bags have officially dropped on FashionNica.com. I'm going to head over there right now. But if you're just now tuning in, hello, we have our bag drops once a week. I'll do a really quick intro actually, because I know there were a few people that are new, this week. So my name is Nika. We source beautiful vintage, pre-loved, newer styles too, but designer bags. We drop them once a week and only once a week on Wednesdays. So if you're watching right now, today is officially bag drop day, and how it works, it's exactly what we just shared. So I share all the bags that we sourced for this week, and then they all drop at 7 p.m. Pacific time. So it officially just turned 7. So you will see all the bags that we sourced this week in today's bag drop. So feel free to head over if you're interested in snagging any of the bags. Every single week is completely different. No bag will ever be the same because we love to source and we love to curate. So we have a theme for every drop. This week's bag drop theme, since it's officially New York Fashion Week, it literally just started. We wanted to celebrate with a New York Fashion Week themed bag drop. So think street style, fashion forward pieces, pieces that are like even Y2K styles, bold colors. So think that is like the vibe for the color story today. I'm going to go to FashionNica.com actually right now, so we can do some shout outs. So, if you want to play the game, we'll play this game once a week. We love to guess what is the first bag we think got snagged. There were some really iconic pieces in today's drop. So I'm going to guess, this is so hard. What was like a really popular one that a lot of people were asking to see? Should we guess the LED? The LED Loewe bag? That one is like an ultra rare one too. Okay, if it hasn't been snagged, but we'll check to see. So the first bag that got snagged was, oh my gosh, Julia! Oh, wait, can I change my answer? Oh my god, Julia! Congratulations! Miss Julia got the ultra rare 2011 patchwork Chanel single flat bag. Congratulations, Julia, and thank you for your continued support. Geraldine, oh my gosh, Geraldine, this is a beautiful bag to add to your collection. Jerry, she got the ultra rare Louis Vuitton. I feel like I'm gonna say like rare, ultra rare a lot in these shout outs right now because there were so many limited edition pieces. But Jerry, you got the ultra rare Louis Vuitton 2005 Fermoir, the alligator Fermoir. McKay picked up the rare Chanel 2016, the chocolate bar, the one with the piercings on the sides. Radha, nice to see you again. Radha got the, oh my gosh, Radha. She got the Celeria limited edition Fendi Peekaboo, the East-West one. Iconic with the metal stitching. Jessica picked up the limited, oh my gosh, that's so fun. Oh, I get to share that one. Okay, you know what? I've talked about this one many times though. This is a Louis Vuitton limited edition. It's a Takashi Murakami, the cherry pochette bag. Miss Julia, she went in for seconds and she got the Louis Vuitton limited edition Yayoi Kusama 2022 painted dot square bag. Christy picked up the rare, oh, Miss Christy, you must be a Fendi girly because she picked up 2 Fendi bags. That's so crazy that you were able to get 2 bags in one transaction too, which is so rare because a lot of people are so quick on our website. Christy, you got the rare Fendi calfskin, the large Mama Forever baguette bag with the water snake, and she got the denim vintage Fendi twin tote bag. Annie got the beautiful 1996 lambskin Diana flat bag. Alexandra picked up the Hermes blue jean picotin. Kelly got the 1998 the vintage Chanel with the tortoiseshell handle. Don Lena, oh, nice to see you. Oh my gosh. Don Lena got the chocolate brown, it's a vintage Chanel. It was this beautiful caviar chocolate brown with 24 karat gold plating. Kosal got the rare Bottega, the script one, the newspaper Bottega bag. I definitely want to find more of that piece. Maria got we had an SLG in today's drop. It was a croc embossed Chanel little zippy classic flap card holder. Maria got, oh my gosh, another Maria got the Loewe de Bordeaux, the beautiful Bordeaux medium puzzle tote. Tracy picked up the Gucci. I wish I had time to talk about that one. It was this mauve bison bamboo. It's called the Pagoda frame bag. That's a bag that's on our radar too. I love like the frame detail of it and also the shape. So that's something that will be on our radar too, especially because since it got snagged so quickly, it tells me that we should continue to source it. Nok picked up the viral Gucci bag. She got the Gucci suede horsebit tote. Literally picked that up at exactly 7. That is wild. Darshini, nice to see you again. You picked up, oh my god, Davis is gonna freak out, the ultra rare Jean Galliano Dior denim Cadillac saddle bag. Congratulations, Darshini. Insane bag. Christy picked up the Calle padlock Loewe hobo in the beautiful dark plum. Angela got the Gucci, the square G with the cube strap too. Zeta got the vintage Fendi, the Hirako pony hair chef du jour tote. Min got the limited edition. I had a feeling that one was going to get snagged quickly. The Dior flight tote. Insane, like, collector's Dior saddle bag in the flight collection. Peony, I love your name. Oh my gosh. Peony. Oh my gosh. I love your bag too. Peony got the rare Chanel 2013 hula hoop bag. You are officially bag twins with a lot of celebrities. Congratulations and thanks for your support, Peony. Peony, actually. I'm so sorry. I realized that Peony is how you pronounce it. Valerie got the Louis Vuitton, the Poppin' Court, a classic bag. We love to source her. Tiffany, she got the Epi Speedy 25 Louis Vuitton. Nikesha got the little twin clutch, the leopard vintage Fendi twin. Sue got the Diorissimo, the cute little charm pochette bag. Hold on. Let me see. Oh, wait, sorry. Jewel got the 2003, the coated canvas Swarovski crystal bowling bag. And then I'm not sure if I said Sue was the one that got the Dior charm pochette. Abby got the vintage Fendi, the little oyster pochette bag. Mona got the Chanel 2009, the insane condition, by the way. You are going to like freak out how good the condition is for that bag. A little vintage Chanel full flap. Grace got the limited edition. It was the 160th anniversary. I didn't get to share that one, but it's basically the Loewe logo in all different versions on a canvas bag. Aprili picked up the Caviar Kelly Chanel, very, very popular one. And if you weren't able to snag that piece, I promise we are going to continue to source that one. Nikesha, did you go in for seconds? Miss Nikesha did. She got the Chanel, the 2005, the little airplane Coco Chanel bag. Katie picked up the Prada Balletto grommet bag. Oh, that was such a cool one too. It has like all of these grommets all over and underneath like super soft leather. Lauren got the Gucci. It was another version of the, hobo that we sourced, but like in the monogram version. Selena got the limited edition, the monochrome Gucci with the black bamboo turn lock and top handle. Teresa got the Bottega Veneta, the servo balloon shoulder bag. Aprili, oh my gosh, so many people going in for seconds. Miss Aprili got the limited edition, the Chanel, Mademoiselle girl jacket shoulder bag, such a cool piece. Lindsay got the vintage Chloe zippy small Paddington, first time sourcing it in that Boston style. Marilyn, nice to see you. Marilyn picked up the limited edition, the Rugby small puzzle bag. Tiffany got the Dior Runway pony hair malice shopper tote. Priya picked up we had this really beautiful, pink. It was like a pink monogram Gucci bag and it was a shopping tote style. And okay, those are all the bags. So all the bags for today's drop. Hold on. Let me double check to see. Is that LED Loewe still up for grabs? Oh my gosh. It is. Oh my god, I'm so shook. Oh my god, Davis. Davis is gonna freak out right now. The LED ultra rare Loewe bag is up for grabs still. That was the bag that I was guessing that would be the first one that got snagged. If you are on the hunt for an ultra rare Loewe collector's piece, that is actually up for grabs still. Okay, those are all the bags in today's drop. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me tonight. I hope you enjoy the curation. If you are free tomorrow, I'm actually going to go on Whatnot, and we have our Whatnot auction. We're going to be auctioning some beautiful pieces. I don't know how many pieces we have tomorrow. I want to say between 40 to 50, but they're going to be auctioned at $1 on Whatnot at 3 p.m. Pacific time. So feel free to head over there if you're interested. FashionNica is our username. And if you're not, I'll see you next week. Same time, same place. We do these bag drops once a week, every single Wednesday. Again, same time, same place. I'll see you guys next week. Bye. See you later. Bye, YouTube. Bye, FashionNica. Bye, Instagram.